So, I think of the colour green. I think of wood, bamboo, a tree, oak tree. Try to think of something that's a bit more flexible. Not dead wood, not driftwood. Something that's alive in tissue. I have no access to that. I can actually look at a tree out there in my mind and carry that image. It's an intentional medicine. So qigong isn't all about breathing and moving and feeling that you have to have a cartoon mind as well for it to work. All three have to come together. So use your tools. Use your mind to help you. I'm looking at Owen's green juice over there. And I'm not going to look at it because we don't send anything into his green juice, and then he's basically drinking Janet's essence. That'd be weird.
You could do worse.
There could be some super potions.
So, I get myself very grounded. Feel myself. Do you feel that? So yeah. Just suddenly went. Oh. Liver just sat down. And stomach started gurgling. So I have. I really like that hedgerow, like the colour, so I have that intention in my mind. I'm having the concept of heat in my mind carrying warmth, like a fire, like the fire we had we had last night in our house, like a glowing, warm fire. Warm. The liver likes that. It helps burn out sick energy. Now, what I tend to find when you work with the liver is you start to feel prickly. You start to feel pins and needles. Just observe it. Okay. But don't allow that. If you have that sensitivity, not all of you will feel it. If you have that sensitivity, do not allow it to go beyond your elbow. So allow it, if it's coming up, okay, you can come here. But you ain't coming here. And I'll explain to you the theory behind that why. Heat. Getting hot now, isn't it? Yeah. How do I carry that heat? I carry that heat in my mind because I'm thinking of the word heat. So I'm thinking of a fire. I'm breathing using my nose if I can. Yeah, I can. I'm not mouth breathing.
Your hand is just on her there. There's no pressure around it.
It is.
It's light.
Yeah. If you put the back of your hand on there, now you feel the heat. Compare that to the other side. The heat is what removes wind. Is it wind energy, the liver, isn't it? It's by wind. It's like the branches of the tree are getting blown up. Now, when I feel that kind of abating, so it's not traveling any further, I'm not allowing it to. When it starts to kind of drop down, I know. Or if I get bored, restless, I'm like, 2 minutes and I'm bored. That's usually a sign you're done. It's her body actually going, you're done. Send it out through the window in your mind, shake it off somewhere else. Don't shake it at your colleague across the room, please. And certainly don't shake it towards anything metal. Because the Taoists believe that sick energy can be contained within the metal substances. So it was very common in their day, if you wanted to affect someone, you could take the energy, put it into something metal, and then the person opens the door. And yeah, that was the belief. That's why I always say, when Doug is here and people and students are here, I'm always holding the space with you. And you'll feel your energy when you're working with me throughout the day. It goes up, you yawn, you're like, whoa, and then it goes down again. Because I'm trying to hold that space with you. When you're in your own clinic, you can deal with it. Right? How did that feel?
Good.
Yeah. Cheeks are more flushed. Fun. So we're taking the heat out. So by treating the spleen, the tongue got red, deeper red, heat, and maybe a bit of stagnation. It was a bit purpley. Now we've baked the liver. What's happened? The tongue has gone pinky, which is the definition of a healthy tongue, isn't it, in Chinese medicine? I can still feel the tingles. Woo! Yeah, so I need to get rid of that. So this is a basic routine. There's other stuff with it, but we're just going to get working with this. Now I'm going to treat the spleen or pancreas. Two of my favourite seasons for me are spring and autumn, late summer, autumn. I love, because in Ireland we don't really have, sorry to Marcel, we don't have a summer. It just is a luck, it's a lucky draw what we get. But we do have a very good autumn here. It's brilliant, colourful, amazing. And we have a really good spring. We have a spring that's like no other, it just goes green overnight. You just wake up one day and go, where's the leprechauns? There's so much green. Beautiful. It's amazing, I love it. Earth. Now, the spleen likes a slightly drier temperature, like compost, not mud, not clay, not sand, but kind of that. If you ever worked with compost, it's amazing. Like it feels really soft.
Smells lovely.
Yeah, sweet.
Smells
What tastes tonify the spleen?
sugar.
Sugary sweet, not sugar, sweet flavour. What tastes tonify the liver? What's one of the most popular takeaways? Sweet and sour. So the guys, they knew what they were up to. Except of course the MSG added in that gives you a very nice hit. And there's going to be a lot more gurgles with the spleen, isn't there? Show me your tongue.
Chocolate you had this morning.
Okay, what's changed? Quivery. Gone very quivery, which is something that you more associate with liver. That doesn't make sense because, hang on a minute, that should be a liver thing.
The liver is very greedy.
The liver is a greedy organ, it is, we'll get to that bit. So it took me a bit longer to get where I wanted to go with that. Okay? Ready for the big stuff? Yeah, so the next one is